The girl was already weak, but she still chose to hide her condition from her fiancé, until the day she collapsed into the arms of a complete stranger, and that moment created a crack in their relationship. When Mayo realized the man holding her wasn't Kyoka, she jumped to her feet and apologized, but the stranger simply told her to be careful, then quietly walked away. Back home, Mayo felt miserable. She hated how fragile she was. She wondered when she would ever become a proper lady, so she pushed herself even harder, but the nightmares only got worse. Soon after, she fainted again. Kyoka rushed home immediately. He knew the nightmares were consuming her faster and faster, and he couldn't hide his worry. What hurt him most was that Mayo was still keeping it a secret from him. He wanted to devote more time to her, but vengeful spirits had begun attacking villagers. If they reached the capital, countless lives would be lost, so Kyoka applied to reinforce the capital's defenses. He spent several nights sleeping at the base, and all he could do was check on Mayo through brief phone calls. He hinted again and again that she should lean on him more, but Mayo, always considerate, kept the nightmares to herself. Kyoka felt deeply disappointed, yet with no solution to stop the nightmares. Meanwhile, Mayo kept pretending she was fine. She cleaned and ran the house perfectly every day. When Hazuki learned the truth, she encouraged Mayo to face her own heart, and not leave any regrets behind. Mayo was moved. She made a silent promise to protect the home she shared with Kyoka. That same night, Kyoka received intel from his scouts. They had gathered all the information about people in the capital, who shared the same name as Miyo's mother, but there was still no clue. He grew anxious. He wondered when he would ever find a way to free Mayo from her suffering. Then suddenly, Mayo walked in. It was the first time she had come to him on her own. Hazuki's words earlier had given her courage. She wanted to see him, so she came, but she still couldn't bring herself to express her true feelings. Kyoka finally had enough. He grabbed her hand and told her that only honest communication would help them truly understand each other.
お前は寂しくないのか?
Only then did he smile. He pulled her into his arms. He told her she should express her feelings openly, because leaning on each other is what a family does. Mayo was touched, but the strength she carried inside made her hold back her desire to be spoiled. She believed that if she couldn't learn to be independent, she had no right to support their household. Then, a sudden knock at the door. Standing there was the same man who had caught her earlier, Arata Tsuruki. He pretended he needed to see Kyoka. When he found out Kyoka wasn't home, he casually started chatting with her. That was when Mayo learned he had been assigned by the palace to assist Kyoka in capturing the vengeful spirits. But after just a few sentences, he suddenly began criticizing Kyoka for being cold and heartless. He mocked him for making Mayo learn pointless ladylike manners. Mayo was furious. She quickly explained that she chose to study those things on her own, but in her anger, she almost fainted again. Tsuruki apologized immediately. Yet before leaving, he handed her a business card. He told her he could help her discover her true worth. What exactly was he planning?